Imagine waking up to the sound of silence. No city noise, no neighbors, just the soft whisper of wind brushing against your window. You open your eyes and look up at a ceiling that feels like it belongs in a five-star hotel. You step onto warm hardwood floors, walk past a kitchen that would make a professional chef jealous, and press a button that slowly slides open a panoramic window to reveal a mountain range. So beautiful it almost doesn't feel real. Now here is the part that changes everything. You are not in a mansion. You are not in a penthouse. You are on a road, moving, living completely free. Welcome to the world of the $550,000 motor. And once you see what this machine is capable of, you will never think about luxury the same way again. There are vehicles on this planet designed to transport people, and then there are vehicles designed to redefine what it means to live. This motorhome is firmly, unapologetically in that second category. It is not just a way to travel. It is a lifestyle wrapped in steel, glass, hand-stitched leather, and technology so advanced it almost feels like science fiction. And for the people who own one, it is not a vocation. It is just Tuesday. But before we go inside, let us talk about what you see first. Because the exterior of this motorhome is a statement all on its own. From a distance, this machine commands attention the way a superyacht commands a harbor. It stretches nearly 45 feet from nose to tail. That is longer than some studio apartments. The body is wrapped in a two-tone finish, deep obsidian black meeting brushed platinum silver along the roofline, separated by a razor-thin chrome accent strip that catches the light like a blade. Every panel is flush, every joint is seamless. There are no awkward bumps, no visible screws, no exposed hinges. This is the work of coach builders who treat a motorhome chassis the way Italian craftsmen treat a sports car. The side profile is long and low, with a dramatic forward rake to the windshield that gives it an almost aggressive forward-leaning stance. The windows are tinted a deep, smoky gray and run the full length of the living area, floor to ceiling in some sections, giving the impression of a glass-walled penthouse floating on 6 wheels. The entry door is wide, solid, and opens with a pneumatic hiss that sounds like the door of a private jet. You do not swing this door open. It welcomes you. Below the main body, the storage bays are lined with powder-coated aluminum and sealed with magnetic latches. Each bay opens smoothly and silently. The exterior LED lighting runs the full perimeter of the vehicle, and when it is activated at night, the whole machine glows with a cool blue ambient light that makes it look like it landed from somewhere else entirely. Now, here is something people do not always consider until they see one of these machines on the open highway. This motorhome does not just look massive parked in a lot, it looks massive moving. When it rolls down a 2-lane road, it does not merely share the lane, it owns it. The sheer presence of 45 feet of polished aluminum and glass in motion is one of those things you have to witness in person to truly understand. Drivers pull over, people stop and point, children press their faces against car windows trying to figure out what they are looking at. But all of that, every curve and chrome accent and perfectly fitted panel is just the outside, and the outside is honestly the least impressive. Step through that wide entry door and everything you thought you knew about what a vehicle can be quietly disappears. That the first thing you notice is the ceiling. It is high, remarkably, almost impossibly high for something with wheels. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches, you would have room to spare. The interior height in the main living area reaches nearly 7 feet, and the effect is immediate and unmistakable. This does not feel like a vehicle. It feels like a room, a very beautiful, very well-designed room. The living area is the heart of the space, and it has been designed with the same philosophy as a high-end urban apartment. The flooring is genuine European white oak, hand-selected planks with a light matte finish that is both warm underfoot and visually striking. The walls are paneled in a combination of brushed walnut veneer and soft-touch matte finish panels in an off-white tone that feels clean and calming without being sterile. There are no harsh lines here. Every edge is radiused, every transition is smooth, every surface invites you to run your hand across it. The main sofa runs along the driver's side wall and is upholstered in full-grain Italian leather, not bonded leather, not synthetic leather, the real thing, in a warm cognac tone with fine saddle stitching. It is deep and cushioned and soft in the way that makes you not want to stand up again after you sit down. Across from the sofa, a sleek entertainment center is built into the wall, housing a 75-inch-old television that disappears behind a mirrored panel when not in use. When it is in use, the picture quality is so sharp and so bright that watching it feels like looking through a window, rather than at a screen. And here is where things get really interesting. Every single shade in the living room, every blind on every window, the ambient lighting, the temperature, the entertainment system, all of it is controlled from a single touchscreen panel mounted near the sofa, or from your phone, or from the small touchpad built into the arm of the sofa itself. You do not get up to adjust the lights. You do not fiddle with thermostats. If you think about what you want, and then you press one button. The lighting system alone is worth talking about for a moment, because it is genuinely remarkable. There are 3 layers of lighting in the living area. Recessed LED downlights in the ceiling provide crisp, even general illumination. A continuous strip of warm LED lighting runs along the perimeter of the ceiling. washing the upper walls in a soft glow that eliminates harsh shadows entirely. And then there is the accent lighting, thin strips embedded under the cabinetry, behind panels, and beneath the sofa base, which can be set to any color in the spectrum and adjusted to any intensity. In the evening, with the window shades down and the light set to a warm amber, this space feels like the most comfortable lounge you have ever been in. But we have not even made it to the kitchen yet. The kitchen in this motorhome is not a kitchenette. It is not a compact cooking area with a tiny sink and a 2-burner stove. It is a full kitchen, designed and equipped like the kind you would find in a luxury apartment. And when you see it, that comparison stops feeling like an exaggeration. The countertops are solid Calicotta marble, the real kind, with the deep gray veining that makes every slab unique. The cabinetry above and below is custom built from the same walnut veneer used throughout the living space, with pushed open hardware so there are no visible handles to interrupt the clean lines. The appliances are integrated and panel matched, meaning from a distance, the refrigerator, the microwave, the dishwasher, they all disappear into the cabinetry seamlessly. The refrigerator is a residential grade unit, full height, with both a fridge and freezer compartment, and it holds roughly the same capacity as the one in your home right now. There is a 6-burner induction cooktop set flush into the marble countertop, and above it, a recirculating hood with a brushed stainless steel finish. The sink is deep and wide with a single lever faucet in a matte black finish, and the water that comes out of it has been filtered through a 3-stage purification system built into the cabinetry below. You could make a full Sunday roast in this kitchen. You could bake, you could host a dinner party. People do exactly that, parked somewhere spectacular, cooking a real meal while the sun sets over a canyon or a coastline, or a forest that goes on forever in every direction. Now let us keep moving, because what is waiting at the back of this motorhome might be the most impressive part of all, the bedroom. And when we say bedroom, we mean exactly that. Not a sleeping area, not a fold-out bunk, a bedroom, with a queen-sized bed, or in some configurations a king-sized bed, custom-built to the width of the motorhome, centered in the rear of the vehicle, flanked by matching nightstands with wireless charging pads built into the surface, and a reading light on each, the side that dims individually with a single tap. Mattress is a 10-inch hybrid memory foam and pocket spring construction that would cost, well, over $3,000 if you bought it for a house. The duvet is goosed. The pillowcases are 600 thread count Egyptian cotton, and the headboard behind the bed is upholstered in the same Italian leather as the living room sofa, tufted in a diamond pattern and backlit by a thin strip of warm amber LED lighting that gives the whole room the kind of glow you associate with candlelight. Wardrobes run along both sides of the bedroom, floor to ceiling, with full extension drawers and hanging space enough for a 2-week wardrobe without any careful planning. A vanity mirror with integrated lighting is built into one wardrobe door, and the overall storage capacity of this bedroom would not feel out of place in a master suite of a well-designed house. Above the bed, a panoramic skylight opens at the touch of a button, and at night, in the right location, you can lie on your back and look straight up at more stars than most people have seen in their entire lives. Are you starting to understand why people spend $500,000 on this? Let us talk about the bathroom, because if the kitchen surprised you, the bathroom is going to genuinely stop you in your tracks. This is not a bathroom that apologizes for being in a vehicle. This is a bathroom that has decided it belongs in a boutique hotel and committed fully to that ambition. The walls are tiled in large format porcelain, a matte light gray with subtle texture, laid floor to ceiling. The floor tile is a slightly darker tone and slightly smaller format, with underfloor heating running beneath it. Yes, underfloor heating. In a motor RHOME. The shower is a walk-in with a frameless glass door, a rain shower head mounted in the ceiling, and a separate handheld shower on a slide rail. The water pressure is powered by an onboard pump system that delivers the same consistent pressure you would expect from a hotel shower. The vanity unit is a floating design with a vessel sink in a matte white ceramic finish and a waterfall faucet in matte black. Storage behind mirrored cabinet doors keeps the surface clean and uncluttered. There is a toilet, a real one, a residential-style ceramic unit with a soft close seat and a one-touch bidet function built into the seat. And the entire bathroom space, while not enormous, is generous enough that you do not feel like you are performing acrobatics just to get dressed after a shower. There is real room to move, real comfort, real quality at every single point of contact. Here is the thing about luxury that people sometimes miss. It is not about one impressive feature. It is about consistency. It is about every detail, every surface, every mechanism working exactly as it should, every single time, without exception. And that is what separates this motorhome from everything else in its category. Now let us talk about the technology, because this is where it gets almost unfair. The smart home system in this motorhome is a fully integrated platform that controls everything, electrical in the vehicle, from a single interface. You can open the slide-out rooms that expand the living area by up to 4 feet on each side with the tap of a button. You can set the climate system to maintain exactly 21 degrees regardless of whether it is 40 degrees outside or -10. You can program lighting scenes for morning, daytime, dinner, and movie night. You can monitor your fresh water tank, your gray water tank, your fuel level, your battery bank status, and your generator hours all from the same screen. The solar array on the roof is composed of flexible high-efficiency panels that generate enough power to run the refrigerator, the lighting, the entertainment system, and the climate control for a full day of comfortable living without any external hookup. When combined with the lithium battery bank stored beneath the vehicle, you have roughly 3 to 4 days of complete off-grid capability before you need to think about energy at all. For most people in most places, that is more than enough. The satellite communication system means you have high-speed internet access essentially anywhere on Earth, whether you are parked in downtown Manhattan or at the end of a dirt road in the middle of the Nevada desert. Video calls, streaming, remote work, all of it works. All of it is seamless. The world you left behind stays connected if you want it to, and disappears entirely if you want it to. Which brings us to something important, the driving experience. Because all of this beauty and technology, and marble and leather still has to get from one place to another, and the people who build these machines understand that the drive is part of the experience. Step up into the cockpit and you understand immediately why this costs what it costs. The driver's seat is a full suspension captain's chair, adjustable in 12 directions, upholstered in leather, heated, ventilated, and positioned behind a steering wheel that would not look out of place in a luxury touring car. The co-pilot seat is equally impressive. Both seats swivel a full 180 degrees when parked, turning the cockpit into a front lounge with the best view in the house. The dashboard is a combination of analog precision and digital intelligence. Large curved displays show navigation, vehicle telemetry, camera feeds from every angle of the vehicle, and a reversing camera with overlay guidelines so precise that parking something 5 feet long becomes genuinely manageable. Blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking. This motorhome has every driver assistance technology you would expect from a top-tier passenger vehicle. The engine under all of this is a turbocharged diesel, somewhere in the range of 600 horsepower, married to a smooth 12-speed automatic transmission that handles the vehicle's weight with a composure that feels almost uncanny. On the highway, at a steady 60 miles per hour, the cabin is so quiet that you can have a conversation in a normal speaking voice. No vibration, no road noise, just smooth, confident, effortless forward motion. And here is the question that changes the whole conversation. Where will you go? Because that is the real luxury here. Not the marble, not the leather, not the satellite internet. The real luxury is waking up somewhere new, whenever you want, without booking a flight or waiting in a line or unpacking a suitcase. The real luxury is complete and total freedom of movement, combined with absolute consistency of comfort. Don't think about that for a moment. Imagine driving through the American Southwest at sunrise, the sky turning from deep purple to orange to gold, the red rock formations of Utah stretched out in every direction, and you are watching it all from your captain's chair with a cup of coffee from your own kitchen, wearing your own clothes, sitting in your own space, or parked beside a lake in northern Canada where the water is so clear and still it looks like glass, or somewhere on the coast of Croatia with the Adriatic shimmering outside your panoramic windows. That this is not a vacation itinerary. This is a way of living that most people cannot quite imagine until they see it up close. And this is where the comparison with traditional RVs becomes very interesting, because there are plenty of motorhomes on the market that will take you from one place to another and give you a place to sleep and cook a simple meal. Some of them are quite capable vehicles and they serve their purpose well. But a traditional RV, even a reasonably well-appointed one in the $100,000 range, and this machine are not really the same category of product. The difference is not incremental, it is fundamental. A traditional RV is a compromise. It is a vehicle that has been adapted for sleeping and cooking. The furniture is furniture that fits in a vehicle. The bathroom is a bathroom that fits in a vehicle. Everything exists within the constraint of the original compromise, and you feel that compromise constantly. The surfaces flex slightly when you press them. The shower curtain billows against you. The sofa that folds into a bed never quite manages to be great at either function. This motorhome begins from a completely different philosophy. It starts with the question, what would the most luxurious possible way to live look like? And then how do we put it on wheels? It does not start with a vehicle and then try to cram comfort into it. It starts with comfort and builds the vehicle around it. That philosophical reversal changes everything. The result is something that does not feel like camping. It does not feel like roughing it with nice finishes. It feels like living well, with the added freedom to change your view whenever the mood strikes. Now, the number that everyone thinks about, $550,000, it is a significant amount of money. There is no way to pretend otherwise. For that amount, you could buy a very nice house in most markets. You could buy several nice cars. And the people who buy these motorhomes are fully aware of that. They have done the math, and they have made a different calculation. Consider that a high-end motorhome like this, maintained well and driven responsibly, holds its value remarkably well compared to most vehicles. Some owners report selling after 5 years of full-time living for within 10 to 15% of what they paid. Now think about what 5 years of hotel stays, restaurant meals, flights, and rental cars would have cost over those same 5 years of full-time travel. The numbers start to look very different. But more than the financial calculation, consider what you are actually buying. You are buying the ability to sleep in your own bed every night, regardless of where you are in the world. You are buying the ability to cook the way you cook, shower the way you shower, relax the way you relax, with your own things around you in a space that is designed specifically for you. You are buying independence from the infrastructure of hotels and airports and rental agencies. You are buying a life that moves. For the right person, $550,000 is not an extra. It is an investment in a way of living that simply cannot be replicated any other way. So who exactly is this motorhome for? In honest terms, it is for people who have already lived a very good life and understand that the next level of living is not about accumulating more rooms in a fixed location. It is for retired executives who spent 30 years running towards something and have decided they now want to move through the world at their own pace. It is for successful entrepreneurs who can work from anywhere and have decided anywhere might as well be extraordinary. It is for couples who have raised their families and are now ready to spend the next chapter of their lives doing exactly what they want, when they want, without apology.